All right, guys, welcome to Tuesday's workout, whiteboard WOD day number 7. We are starting out with the hips don't lie warm-up. My name is Dominic.
And my name is Sam.
That is Mr. Samuel Quant. Today's question of the day, which we forgot yesterday, apologize, is what's the coolest or craziest thing you found lying around on the street while you're walking around? So street, park, trail, whatever it is, something you found. That was very unique. Inspiration for this question is, Sam, today what were you doing?
I was just walking with my son, baby son. Yeah.
And what'd you find?
Found $80. Pretty sweet, huh?
What the hell? He was so excited when he came and he's like, you won't believe what happened. It is pretty cool. So, question today again, what is something unique or crazy or cool you found while just walking around on the ground? Again, hips don't lie warm up. We want you guys to really get this warm up done before starting this workout. This is going to be a sprint interval type training workout, and we want your body warmed up before we get into it. So Sam, what are we doing today?
So we are doing, it's a straight through Metcon. So we got we'll run through this and then we'll kind of explain all the movements, all right? So we got 10 duck squats, 8 duck push-ups, 24 pendulums.
Have you ever seen a duck do a push-up before?
No.
No?
I bet we could YouTube it and find something. All right, back into it. Stay focused, Dominic. Come on. Then we got a 1-minute sprint. 10 duck squats, 8 duck push-ups, 24 dumbbell, kettlebell, heel, tap, leg lifts.
Yes.
1-minute sprint, 10 duck squats, 8 duck push-ups, 24 dumbbell, kettlebell, flutter kicks, and then a 1-minute sprint. Dominic, you want to explain to them that 1-minute sprint and kind of how to make that work before they start the Metcon?
Yeah, definitely. So typically with a sprint here at the gym, we would have a destination point and back. What we're going to do differently this time is you guys are all going to have a different distance for your 1-minute sprint. And how you're going to find it out is, again, after you've done your warm-up, you're going to do a little bit of running, maybe jog for a minute or two, just kind of get those legs loosened up, warmed up. And then you are going to sprint from wherever you're starting your workout. So wherever your workout position is. So if I was working out here, I'm going to grab a stopwatch, a timer on my phone, something like that, and I'm going to sprint for 30 seconds. And whenever I stop, when that 30 seconds hits, I'm going to look at landmarks. So, oh, this bush here, or maybe I'll set something down like a dumbbell. Whatever it is, you're going to find a marker for your 30-second sprint point, and that's where you're going to run to and back during your 1-minute sprint. Did I explain that okay? That makes sense?
Perfect. Yep.
Cool. So, what is a duck squat?
A duck squat is a lunge.
Okay, lunge.
And then back up, down.
Back up.
Lunge the other leg.
One
yep.
half lunge.
Yep. And then an air squat.
Air squat.
Yep. A couple things to think about for the duck squats. When you're doing the lunge, keeping that chest up at the bottom.
So I'm not
just like that.
in
Yep.
my back.
No slouching. Yep.
We also want to have both our legs at like 290s, so 90 to 90. We want our knee over our heel and our hips over our knee.
Perfect.
We do not want to be leaning forward or leaning back on these.
And then last thing on the lunges, make sure you don't smash that knee on the ground.
Don't
nice
do that.
little kiss on the ground. And then for the air squats,
A gentle Samuel kiss for your lunges, if you will.
sure, that works. For the air squats, yep. You stay on those heels, keeping those knees out, and same thing, chest up at the bottom.
Yep.
All right? So that is a duck squat. So you'll do lunge, lunge, squat, and that would be 1. And then a duck push-up. Looks just like so, in a nice plank push-up position. Tap, tap, push-up, and that would be 1.
What you'll notice on these, he's got a nice tight core. He's not slouching with his hips, and he also doesn't have his butt up in the air. If you need to do these from your knees, feel free to do so. He's also on the push-up portion, bringing his elbows nice and tight into his body. He doesn't have his elbows flaring out the side. You need to rotate your hands a little bit to change that movement.
Keep those shoulders healthy. And then after the duck push-ups, we got 24 pendulums.
Is this me or you?
This is you. You're good.
This is me.
Yeah.
Okay, a pendulum. Gosh, I gotta find the room for here. Oh, we're gonna be on our backs.
Yep.
On our butts. And our arms are gonna be out to the side for stability.
Yep.
If you do not have the mobility or flexibility to get the full range of motion, that's okay. You're gonna do what you're capable of doing. It's gonna start up top, down to the side.
Down to the side. Yep. You're definitely going to want to keep your arms out to the side because it definitely helps for these. A couple things to think about is pretty much just keeping your legs straight, and arms out to the side.
Every tap is considered one. So it'll be 1, 2, 3,
4. Again, if you don't have a full range of motion, just come down a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit. You will need those arms
You
like
can stay on the ground, Dominic.
I can stay on the ground.
You can rest for a second. All right, so after the pendulums, we do that 1 minute sprint. So 30 seconds out or wherever you put your, whatever your landmark, and then back.
Yep.
And then we're back to those 10 duck squats, 8 duck push-ups, and then 24 dumbbell, kettlebell, heel, tap, leg, lift. And they look just like so, okay? So you'll put your kettlebell right about there. Yep. And you'll
Okay.
land on the ground, arms to your side, and then you go for it, Dominic. Yep. Things to think about, you're pretty much just tapping your heel on the other side of the kettlebell.
This is a core movement.
Yep.
You will feel it in your lower core
Definitely,
here.
definitely. And then after you do 24 of those, and a rep is every time your heel's touching, go back to 1 minute sprint, and then 10 duck squats, 8 duck push-ups, and then 24 dumbbell, kettlebell, flutter kicks. Want to do this one with the kettlebell?
Or the dumbbell.
Let's go dumbbell.
Let's go dumbbell.
Yep. Perfect. Yep. So when you're doing these flutter kicks, you're holding the dumbbell or kettlebell pretty much right over your chest, not over your head, not over your belly button, pretty much right over your chest.
This is scary.
Yeah, that's
This is fine.
that's why. Yep.
It's not fine.
Arms locked out, legs straight, and go ahead and flutter, Dominic. Yep, just like that.
Go ahead and flutter.
Look at that, those are beautiful.
And what you'll notice on these is they're not scissors. We're not bringing our legs all the way up, and we're not tapping our heels.
Yep.
Just keeping your legs raised, knees locked out.
Beautiful. And then when you're done with those flutter kicks, you do one more sprint, and that is it. So things to think about for this workout, it's pretty much interval work. So you'll get through this, and then once you get to, you're really giving it on these sprints. So you're gonna be winded going into these squats, and yeah, mainly you just make sure you're sprinting on those sprints.
So yeah, work hard on the sprints, and when you get back in from that run, try not to break. We want to lower our heart rate and bring that oxygen back in while working. So even if these duck squats are slow, keep moving. Don't stop. This is not going to be a super crazy long workout. And again, this is a heart rate control, breathing exercise, probably one of the biggest parts.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else?
Have fun.
Have fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow.